It works, man. I can turn the volume up and down on my headphones. Yeah, it's not bad. Halcyon Orbital is on. And I gotta say, everything worked out quite fine. You know, like 1995 Hackers movie and whatnot. Yeah. Today I chose like the Zoom, but it sucks. Someone contacted me from the past, and we were talking, and the person was asking for money, and the person kind of looks delusional, let's put it like that. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I know someone in my closest circles who's also a little bit delusional, but where it differs is, it's quite funny. I enjoy the artwork of from delusional artists, but the closely related person who is delusional, I try to avoid. Ironically, the person who's closer related to me, I'll make a bow around. But you could say, because the artistic approach is quite high, I get it, you know, I can relate more to that. And even though the act might be not an act of this person acting neurotic, chaotic, psychotic, paranoid, schizo-affected, I'd rather relate with this person, as there's artistic integrity behind all of this. And I think it's not just that, it's, let's say there was a monetary help involved in this kind of aspect. Because kind of heard, it's quite funny. You know, I haven't heard from this person from like 10 years or something like this. And out of nowhere, the person appeared. And yeah, to be honest, I kind of forgot about the person, but I can somewhat relate to the person. And like I said before, oh, interesting, empty building. Like I said before, there was some artistic background to this. The person also offered me, I suppose, to release something on there, which I'll do, hopefully. This feels right. I hope I'll manage to finish this. At the moment, a little bit more enthusiastic than usual, even though I didn't really manage to finish what I wanted to finish. But we are getting there. Sort of having high hopes, if you could say that. Because yeah, why wouldn't you have those high hopes? If you look at the whole big picture, I'm quite happy how everything turns out, man. I didn't expect it to turn this way out, you know? Turn out this way. And I think there might be a chance of me solving everything. There might be an end to the anguish. There might be some sort of end to the suffering. And you gotta admit, this is kind of worth pursuing. So, resume, summary. I don't know, man. I think things could be better, but it could be worse. But yeah, this feels like a good head start, you know? I think I could deichsel this. I think I could navigieren this. I think there's some sort of maneuver that I could verfolgen in regards to lösen my issue. And isn't it kind of worth approaching this sort of end goal, you know? There was a lot of blah blah, loneliness killing me and whatnot. If loneliness isn't killing me, maybe I should kill myself. Get help, man. You're not normal, you're sick, blah blah blah. You're disease riddled, we hate you, fucking die. You piece of scumbag shit, die in hell. But yeah, I think these are just the little downsides you feel from time to time, you know? But yeah. Happy in my lane, flourishing, blooming. Or what is the meme? You know, with the guy in a garden pool in the yard, sitting between the lilies and whatnot. This is approachable, this is achievable. There is an end in sight, I think I can manage it. If I pull on through, everything should be fine. And I have to think about the shitty cringe image from Snatcher from a classmate a couple of years ago. Harry was portraying basically what I was saying. Everything will be fine, blah blah blah. Yeah, I hope no health crisis will intertwine or intervene, because I do see an end to all of these projects, and if I manage to finish all of them, what then? Huh? Don't know, man. I think I made progress in certain areas. You could call it that. And I don't know, man. Self-hatred is also quite low. Low cortisol and whatnot. But yeah. It would be nice to get some sign from someone out there. Yeah. In regards to anything. And maybe it's about the interpretation of these signs, not taking them like serious. Yeah. I think I'm getting there, man. Just hang on tight. There might be some sort of end in sight. I'm not saying everything is figured out, but I'm also not implying that everything is not fine. I'm saying there's a certain threshold I'm crossing that is allowing me to continue. This wasn't possible in the past. Apparently I somewhat unlocked it. And all this dark, gloomy shit isn't helping either. But being all happy and cuddly isn't also helping. So where the fuck does this negativity come from? And how do I turn it off? How will I make it go away? And when will I slip into this sort of dreamlike state, delusion, that everything is okay? But when to endanger myself with this, everything is out there trying to kill and get me? And what is reality and what is my perception of everything? Would be nice if this would clear up. Good, yeah. Progress. It's serious, real progress. If you think about all the stuff that's going on, it's a little bit sluggish. To get all the chances and opportunities. No, it's all about executing them. And making sure everything is on track and on time, that I'm able to finish and continue. The time zones aren't helping. Project and the learning and the project. Constant vertigo of learning more and talking more and learning more.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's hope for the best. Let's pray for the 15th of July. This is like the final date where I shall be free somewhat, finishing all this. Until then, I'll let you know. Oh no, let's talk about the crazy autistic guy. Let's talk a little bit more about him. I'm worried about him and I hope he's doing fine. I kind of wondered for a while why there was no new music. Apparently there was some sort of imprisonment and shit like that going on, but it's somewhat cleared up and I hope he'll manage to get out of this, and I hope I get my money back. Probably not, but fuck it. Like I said, sometimes you gotta look beyond the money, but you can't help anyone. That's what ChatGPT says anyway, and I'm aware of that. But it's about helping the right people at the right time and saying fuck off to everything else. And dare I say, I somewhat managed to find this kind of balance. I kind of found my spot and place and track in time and rhythm and pattern. And that's why I'll finish here. Hope everything helped you out in some regards. Bye bye.